Week 6 in the books. Time for the top 25 that actually makes sense. Keep this in mind. We have 15 teams that are still undefeated in FBS football. 15. We've got 11 of those playing Power Conference football. So that's Indiana, Oregon, Ohio State in the Big Ten, Oklahoma, Ole Miss, Mizzou, and Texas A&M in the SEC. That's Miami, Georgia Tech in the ACC. Then we also have Texas Tech and BYU in the Big 12. That's 11 teams in the Power Conferences still undefeated, 15 overall. We have 20 Power Conference teams with one loss, 28 total. So I just named 43 teams that are either 4-1 or 5-1 right now. 43 teams. So I'm listing 25. So keep in mind that we could consider 43 teams for this top 25. So when I'm missing a team here, a team there, consider they could be number 26, 27, 28. We stop at 25. Why? It's kind of tradition. I've done this before just to freak people out, shake them up, let them know that 25 is an arbitrary random number, maybe a top 37 that actually makes sense. A top 19 that actually makes sense. It's an arbitrary number, and if I had the time and the resources, I would rank every team in the country because I think that's the way it should be done. These teams don't drop off a cliff in quality after number 25. There's another 15 teams, 20 teams that are basically just as good as the final 5 or 6 teams in the top 25. And this is consistent from week to week, year to year. That's just the way it is. So 43 teams fit that criteria of 4-1 or 5-1. That doesn't even include Penn State, Texas, Notre Dame, Florida State, some other teams that have accomplished something this season. All right, it's the top 25 that actually makes sense. So let's keep that in mind. The record, the opponents, the performance, that's what is under consideration here. This is not my listing of the 25 best teams in the country according to Mark Rogers. I may do that. That's been suggested in recent weeks. That's been suggested for 10 years. I've done it a couple times. Maybe I'll come out this week and I will list 1 through 25 or 1 through 10 or 1 through 52. Again, I want to emphasize and I want to beat it through some people's heads. The number 25 is completely arbitrary. There is nothing special about it. There is no formula that determined that 25 means anything. Nothing. It's an arbitrary number to originally sell newspapers. It was 20 before 1988. In 1988, starting in 1989, USA Today went to a top 25. What happened between 1988 and 89 that went from let's rank 20 teams to let's rank 25 teams? Nothing. It was just a decision that was made. So 25 is arbitrary because I know the week that I come out and say I'm going to rank 52 teams, their minds are going to be blown. Okay, let's understand what's going on here. On to the top 25 that actually makes sense. Here we go. At 25, Arizona State. 24 is Illinois. Iowa State's 23. Cincinnati's 22. Nebraska is number 21. At 20, Michigan. Washington 19. Vandy 18. BYU 17. 16 is Notre Dame. Number 15 is Virginia. We got Tennessee at 14. LSU at 13. Texas Tech at 12. Georgia, number 11. In the top 10, Bama, Georgia Tech, Indiana, Oregon, Mizzou, Ole Miss in the top 5, along with Oklahoma at 4, Texas A&M at 3. Ohio State is number 2. And with another win, this time against rival Florida State over the weekend, Miami remains number 1. In the top 25, that actually makes sense. We go live with you each and every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, post-game, or 10 p.m. Eastern Time. If you've got something to say about the top 25 that actually makes sense, give me a call. Join the best chat in college football.